Pedigree Chum, Judy Averis and Supreme Champion Mel recommend it.
We are the top kennel for breeding Norwich Terriers in this country. And my success is attributed to the correct feeding of my dogs, and that means Pedigree Chum. To me, Chum is the best. Look at it. Firm, meaty, good, solid nourishment. Beautiful food. The dogs love it. The dishes are absolutely licked clean. I built my kennel on Pedigree Chum. I should have no hesitation in recommending it to anyone.
Pedigree Chum. Top breeders recommend it because it's solid nourishment.
These people who breed and enjoy dogs say there's dog food and there's Pedigree Chum.
Irish Wolfhounds and miniature wire-haired Dachshunds, the tallest and one of the smallest breeds of dog. Their breeder says there's a Pedigree Chum mixer that's right for each of them.
You can see by the way they go for it, they love the taste.
Pedigree Chum mixer and small bite mixer with 100% whole wheat and basted with tasty meat juices.
Whichever size I use, I know it's helping the Pedigree Chum to give them the nourishment they need. I've got great faith in Pedigree Chum. It's made to measure for my dogs.
The Corgi originally was a cattle dog. We've actually bred 7 champions, and I think feeding's probably the key to everything. They've always enjoyed Pedigree Chum. The dogs have always loved it, but one of them found it too rich. We tried an improved recipe, and his tummy was much better. It's definitely more digestible. So he actually woofs it down. He's put on body and coat and condition, and he's a happier dog. I would certainly recommend new improved recipe Pedigree Chum. I think it's the best.
The puppies treat you as the mother. They trust you with their well-being. Pedigree Chum puppy food and small bite mixer, it leaves nothing to chance. It has the correct balance with good quality protein, vitamins, minerals, everything a puppy needs for a good, healthy start in life. They love it.
For nourishment you can see in a dog, from a puppy through to fully grown. Pedigree Chum. Top breeders recommend it. Meaty nourishment. That's what Pedigree Chum is famous for. And these people who breed and care about dogs believe that for nourishment, with real enjoyment too, there's dog food and there's Pedigree Chum. That's why so many top breeders recommend it.
6:30 in the morning. I must be mad. But you've only got to look at them to know why I do it. Good boy, Storm. Fetch it. After all that exercise, they can't wait to get stuck into a really meaty meal. Pedigree Chum is satisfying meaty nourishment, packed solid with all the goodness they need. I can't imagine life without my dogs. I wouldn't even consider giving them anything but the best to keep them bursting with energy.
Pedigree Chum. Top breeders recommend it.
3 champions in 1 litter, and they all eat tender bites.
Top breeder Wendy Barrow talks about the way she feeds her dogs.
Well, I haven't used fresh meat for a long, long time. Pedigree Chum Tender Bites is very appetizing. And it smells lovely as soon as they hear the dishes. Food, food, Tender Bites, ma'am. It's meaty and it's very digestible. It's got all of the good things that I associate with Pedigree Chum.
Pedigree Chum Tender Bites. Top breeders recommend it.
The 1984 Supreme Champion at Crufts, shown by Jeff Corish, owned and bred by Mrs. Jean Blythe.
Hank's been fed on Pedigree Chum for the whole of his lifetime.
I firmly believe Pedigree Chum is the best.
It is meaty, it is firm, it smells good, it looks good. Hank says it tastes good. He knows what he likes, and that's Pedigree Chum.
To me, Hank is a great dog, and great dogs should be fed on a great dog food.
Pedigree Chum.
I've been in this game a long time. What I realise is not just that it's packed with nutrition, it's what it does. It builds an inner strength. There's only one Pedigree Chum.
Top breeder Mark Welsh and the squad recommend it.
I've been breeding pointers a long time. When it comes to feeding, it's not just that it's packed with nutrition, it's what it does that's important. It builds an inner strength. There's only one Pedigree Chum.
Top breeder Mark Welsh and the squad recommend it.
You know, I thoroughly recommend Pedigree Chum to all dog owners. Just look at that. Meaty, not runny, good, solid nourishment for your dogs. Just have a look at Biddy here. She looked fit and well, and she's just had 8 puppies. I would never feed my dogs on any other canned food other than Pedigree Chum. They really go for it. Something a dog can really get its teeth into. And boy, when you're onto something good, you stick to it.
Pedigree Chum. Top breeders recommend it because it's solid nourishment.
Introducing new recipe Pedigree Chum Complete. Supreme nourishment in a dry dog food. All the nutrients, vitamins and minerals essential to your dog's well-being. And now it's even meatier, with 3 great tasting varieties. Original, beef and tripe, and lamb and vegetables. Supreme nourishment with the meaty taste dogs love. New recipe Pedigree Chum Complete. Top breeders recommend it.
For nearly 20,000 of the country's finest dogs, there's no show like Crafts. And the numbers tell the story of success for dogs fed on Pedigree Chum. No fewer than 151 best-of-breed winners are regularly fed from the Pedigree Chum range, including all 6 finalists. And the Kraft Supreme Champion, an Irish setter called Dee Dee, is a dog fed on Pedigree Chum. No wonder top breeders recommend it.
You get through a lot of shoes when you keep Dalmatians. You walk miles. They need a lot of exercise. So I feed my dogs the best. And the best for me is Pedigree Chum.
At Pedigree, we understand a dog's needs in the same way as vets and animal nutritionists do. And thanks to our experts at Waltham, the world's leading authority on pet care and nutrition, every can of Pedigree Chum has the essential nutrients a dog needs, plus solid meaty nourishment.
They love it, don't you, Piper? Well, they keep me fit, so it's the least I can do for them.
Pedigree Chum. Top breeders recommend it.
If your dog enjoys tripe, here's a great way to give him the taste he loves. Pedigree Chum Tripe Mix. Juicy, tender tripe. All the meaty nourishment you'd expect from Pedigree Chum. Top breeder Anne Latimer agrees.
Well, ordinary tripe is just the ordinary tripe. But Pedigree Chum has all the vitamins, minerals in that's required to keep a dog fit and healthy. Myself, I think Pedigree Chum is the best dog food there is.
Pedigree Chum Tripe Mix.
My dogs are great companions, and writing about them has helped me to understand their characters a great deal more. West Highlands are great fun dogs. They're very intelligent. I think my most famous champion is Champion Clan Crinan. He got best of breed at Crufts in 1985. Pedigree Chum and Small Bite Mixer is an excellent combination for my dogs. I would recommend Pedigree Chum to anybody.
I believe it's the best for my dogs.
Champion Finnish Spitz Toveri Toby. He's won best of breed 17 times in less than 3 years.
The Finnish Spitz must be bright and alert, tail over his back, and a very proud look about him. If you love your dog and you want it to be fit and healthy and glowing, it needs to be fed well.
Pedigree Chum Nourishment. Firm and meaty through and through.
We have some outstanding dogs, and I like to feed them outstanding food, and that's Pedigree Chum.
No wonder top breeders recommend it.
Pedigree Chum, the leading dog food in Britain and all over the world, built on more than 30 years of understanding dogs, their care and nutrition, now has a new look worldwide. Pedigree Chum. Top breeders recommend it all over the world.
The French use them to look for the wounded.
They said if a breed could help a man, he would never pass him by.
Their coats look after them. And this does the job from the inside.
They can't get enough of the stuff. Napoleon said an army marches on its stomach, and he had a couple of briards.
Ours certainly wear the kids out.
Pedigree Chum Complete. Top breeders, the Ruals and the family recommend it.
His mother needs up to 5,000 calories a day to feed her puppies. Top breeders know that Pedigree Chum understands dogs. And even after more than 30 years' development, our expert nutritionists carry on the good work. Because the more we know, the better we care. Pedigree Chum.
How are the dogs getting on with the mixer?
Oh, they love it.
Are you feeding your dog Pedigree Chum Mixer? With that name, you can be sure of its quality. Developed with the help of top breeders all over the country, Pedigree Chum Mixer provides the essential vitamins and minerals a dog needs. And an appetizingly savory taste he can't wait to crunch into. He'll love it. From now on, get Pedigree Chum Mixer. You can't give your dog a better mixer.
Kashmir's very special. She mothers everything, including the cat. Meow, meow. We've always called her Super Mum. Super. Super food for Super Mum. And then there's Reggie, her son. He's very handsome. He hasn't got his mother's brains.
Pedigree Chum. Top breeder Eve Gardner and Kashmir and Reggie recommend it.